Welcome back in. As those temperatures are warming up, it's important to know how to start seeds before you start planting. Here to tell us about that today is Andrew Valk. Thank you so much for joining me today, Andrew. Now, just tell me a little bit what you got going on, what we got to do to prep those seeds correctly.
So step one, in case you missed last week, we always work backwards from a frost date. So our last frost date right now in 2026 is like late April, April 25th, 26th, 27th. And for seed starting, it goes back 6 to 8 weeks from that frost date, which makes you be like now, like early
right
first
around
week
this
March,
time.
Right around this time. So seed starting, talk about like things you grow indoors. So I talked last week about the pots, different type of grow pots, media pots you can plant in. I mostly talked about soil, and to recap that, do not use like a garden soil. This is a very, it's a seed and cut mix. So you really want to use a very, very, very
and you can see how soft that is.
How soft it is. It's very, very soft. So do not use a garden soil. Get a true seed starting mix. That's good seeds fail if you have bad soil. Sure. And they even more so fail with bad light. And that's what I want to talk about today. So seed starting is number one on soil. Number two is light. It's a little dirty because of the soil, but lighting, humans see light, white light, plants see all the spectrums, red, blue, green, yellow. We're mostly talked about in our world blue and red, the spectrum, the end of the spectrum. Right. But on all grow light, and you can't get a grow light that's only blue light or only red light. Blue light focuses mostly on the structure of plants, the leaf tissues, bud development. Red light causes a lot of root growth and the energy production, photosynthesis. So two different spectrums, or you get a grow light that covers all of those. And that's what most homeowners need. So whenever you talk about lighting, look at the bulb. I don't necessarily care about LED or inflorescence. One lasts, same homeowners, one lasts longer than others, but two different spectrums.
That's interesting. As long as it's the full spectrum, it doesn't really matter.
Long and full spectrum. So that's the key thing. And then once you go over this, whether it's on your grow soil, you're literally talking about lighting your soil, whether it's in a tray or even like over top of here. Like you're literally going 6 to 8 inches above the soil, so right above the soil, and you're going to leave the light on for easily 14 plus hours a day. So don't shortcut it. I'm just only going to turn on when I'm there.
Is that supposed to kind of simulate like a daytime element? So if you are doing it inside, really give it that full daytime
daytime, right. And then even trigger it more. You want to break it. So literally, and as the plants grow, whether it's in a seed tray or a whole tray, as they grow, naturally you pull the light up, but literally leave it as low and as on as long as possible.
Really?
And then secondly, that applies a lot to whatever you're growing, whether it's peppers, tomatoes, or flowers, anything you want to grow, even broccoli, your cool season crops, those are the ones you can plant obviously outside in the cooler season of spring, but your peppers and tomatoes definitely are more inside right now for sure.
And is there something that can, because we're supposed to be getting another cool down here, will this this technique still work even if there's a bit of a cool down? Will it depend on the plant? Yeah,
it depends on the plant technically, but luckily if you stagger your plant seedings, do like plant half or a quarter of your crop now, then do 3 weeks later, do the other crop. That'll help, just get them out the door in the ground whenever you really want them to be.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for taking some time for me today, Andrew. That's going to do it for this week's Valk Talk. Stay with us. We'll be right back.